first thing, Celebration Key in the rumors, the bees are here because they're even down here, they're attacking over here. So they're bees, just don't swat at them. So this is what they post in your room when you go to Celebration Key of just the things you need to bring. Here's the covered walkway. The ship pictures never get old. And then here's the beach on the adult side. All right, so they do have trams that load right off of the end of the pier by the ships and take you the whole way down. It's very comparable to like Coco Cay's walk. It's not too awful long, and they do have shade. Here is the entry to Celebration Key. Be careful that you don't run into it. It's kind of pokey. But then there are maps all over the place and awesome photo opportunities, so make sure you find all of them. If not, go and ask about them. They're kind of hidden some places. All right, you know I'm going to point out accessibility features on here. You can see that they all... a tram. You can see that they have the sand wheelchairs, but they also have like a ramp that helps you get down closer to the water on the beach side. Very helpful and useful if you've ever tried to drag a chair through sand. But there are some available, and there's a tram that goes right by here, and there's more like sand chairs over by like where the tram drops off, so they're right there, easy and accessible. So make sure if you're in need of them, you grab one up. Next up is the food hall. This is on the kids side, and look for these signs or spots to use your free meal. All right, so we are exploring the food hall. It is on the starfish side. So the beach is right behind us there, and then you walk across the street where like the trams are, and you'll make it over here. This place is huge. But remember, you only get one free meal included with your stay here. So they have all the menus up here. I'll take pictures of them. But there's burger, pizza, all of that, and it will say Island Eats that you can redeem here. I also took a picture of that. So here, but tons of space. It's really big, and it's nice and cool because it's all shaded and they have fans. So this might be a hangout spot later because it's already pretty warm. But let's go see what they have on the menus. There are soda machines, but make sure you have this cup or you will get yelled at for putting soda in it. But the water cups are for free. There's a burger station, pizza, tacos and burrito bowls, and they look delicious. The Mediterranean flavors also looked really good, and then chicken. They also had canned beverages for purchase at the checkouts, and here's a little bit more information about it. All right, so this is the starfish side, and all the pools, the cabanas that you can rent. The water is super crystal clear. Another photo op. I'm telling you, there are photo ops everywhere. Try to find them all, and some of them are really cool. There are also bars all over, and they each have their own menu, so be sure to look. Bathrooms are plenty and well marked. All right, so we are still on the starfish side. They have a family bathroom over here, lockers, a pharmacy box, which has like your sunscreen and things like that. The regular restrooms. It's right down from the food hall. They have sand volleyball, hammocks, lots of loud trams. Yep, welcome to it. So the tram stops are by where these orange umbrellas are. That is where you pick up the tram if you are needing it. Bert learned that it's not really easy to get in a hammock if you don't know what you're doing, but it was fun. And then there are hammocks and swings and all that kind of thing, just kind of laying out. There are tons of umbrellas. There are kayaks to rent. These are the tram tents. And then here's the kids' splash pad. They also have like this daiquiri bar, but they also have kid drinks there. There's also an ice cream joint. And then guest services. Right next to the sandcastle, this has the slides. All right, so the next section of our explore is, of course, the shopping for Carnival. There is Effie, there's Carrie Aloha, there's Del Sol. Have no fear. They also have like a merchandise shop, but they do sell these things also on the ship, so make sure you look in both places if you're wanting something specific. But all this is shopping, and it's right behind the sandcastle. You know they wanted you to sell something, so here you go. And now we have made it to like the market, straw market kind of place. It's all behind here, and the little shops. You can tell that it's kind of the same stuff over and over again, but it's there. And then there's one also on the other side. And then behind, right here, is how you get out of the resort area. This is where you would get a taxi to go like to the all-inclusives and things like that. So it's right down here by the shopping and the straw market, of course, because you have to end up in a gift shop. It's the rules. This is the exit to go to Freeport. Then right next to it is the swing bar. This is another well-known thing. You can see that there's actual water that comes up to the bar, but you can walk in it, and then there's the pool. Another view of guest services. They have it separated by ship and the taxi rates. More beautiful views. You do have to rent the day beds. More photo ops. And the bathrooms are really nice and clean. Another photo op. I'm telling you, there's a bunch. There are swings, more hammocks, day beds. It's really kind of cool to see all of it. And then here's some food trucks and Mingos. You get 25% off. The parade really was a lot of fun. It went down the shopping center and then through the sandcastle, around the fountain, and then back out. It did last a half hour. All right, so back at the beach, kind of done exploring, kind of done doing the parade stuff. I'm just really hot, I promise. So rumors were the beaches were rock. And everybody was saying, no, the beaches are not rock. It's just real sandy, and like as soon as you get out, you'll be fine. No, it's like solid rock. And I walk on rocks all the time at home with my feet, but these hurt. So yeah, all rocks. You can kind of see it in between the waves, and it goes all the way out here. So are the beaches rock? Yes, they are rocks. Tons of rocks. They hurt. Again, more maps telling you where the trams stop. And then this is the 18 and over area, but rumor is it is being changed to 13 and over in just like a week. All right, so we're exploring the island some more, but it's not really an island, but we're exploring the island some more. And the guys don't know what's worse, dealing with sober Holly or hangry Holly.
She wants some donuts right now.
I do want some donuts, and I thought they were over here, and I was wrong. They're only on the kids' side, so we're going to go try and find some donuts. here are the menus for the food trucks that are over on the Starfish or the kids side. There were a lot more variety. All right, so now we are on the kids side and we are at the food trucks that do not have a line a million people long. So come over here to the kids side today. It's a lot shorter, but they also have different choices. It's not all burgers and fries and chicken sandwiches like it was on the adult side. They actually have like tacos and quesadillas, donuts, and like fried mozzarella sticks and things like that. So over here on the kids side, they have like 4 or 5 different trucks, but a different variety, no line. So, yep.
Try not the mozzarella sticks at the, where are we? I'm not sure.
We're on the kids side.
The kids side. I saw them. I love it when they have the mozzarella sticks like on the C-Day brunch on the ship, so I thought they'd be as good as that. Not quite. It's not really hot. It's really cold. So, disappointed, but...
Skip it.
Yeah.
And get them on Cocoa Cake.
Yep.
All right, so I'm using my 1 free meal voucher over here, and I'm still on the kids side, but I'm going for the out of the taco spot, and I got the jerk chicken quesadilla, and it doesn't say on the menu, but it does come with chips, and then everything comes with the cookie. So, and the cookie came with his mozzarella sticks that skip the mozzarella sticks 100%. So let's try the jerk chicken. I have not tried it yet, so you're getting the first view, and you know how well that usually works, but let's see. Actually, it's really good.
Does it taste like a grasshopper?
No, it doesn't taste like a grasshopper, and it's sure as hell better than the mozzarella sticks. Do the jerk chicken quesadilla, much better. All right, so overall, mozzarella sticks, skip. The jerk chicken quesadilla, order. And then the chocolate chip cookie that you get with a lot of the meals, it's so-so. Mine is kind of like soggy or moist, like maybe they refrigerate them and then it gets like condensation maybe. I don't know, but I mean they're decent. They're good. They're better than rocks that we get on the ship. So
French fries are good, chips are good.
yeah, the French fries were good, and the chips were nice and fresh, which is not always a thing on the islands and stuff because all the humidity. But they were nice and fresh. I will say the sour cream though is more of like a sweet yogurt. It's not a sour cream that we have like in the States. He didn't even try it.
It didn't look good.
So it's a little different, but now we gotta go do the donuts. The reason we came here, the donuts. Okay, I gotta keep talking because there's copyrighted music, but we've got the coveted donuts. If you have ever talked to me about Celebration Key, you know I came here for the donuts. Everybody's been talking about these donuts, and I actually met the owner of it with one of the other content creators just now. But they're going to advocate for a second spot over on the adult side. So if you've had the donuts, make sure you tell Carnival that we want the second spot over on the adult side. But for here, let's go taste these. I chose the glaze, the pina colada, and the Oreo. And Bert's going to try the glaze because it's the normal glaze. So let's see what he says.
It's hot. It's very hot.
Are they fresh?
Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Very good. My fingers are burning though.
So a little hot. They do have the compostable silverware that they serve it with, but yeah. So let's see. But glazed, yes.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right. So then I'm a little more adventuresome. So I was trying to pick some of the specialty ones. So the first one is going to be the Oreo, and then you can't say anything about all of it being in my teeth because I know it's going to happen. But Oreo, it is covered on both sides, a little bit of glaze. Let's see how this one is. Oh my gosh, it's so good. You're going to have to try that one. It's really, really good. You got the cookies that are crumbled on the top. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. But the cookies are crumbled on the top, and then it's kind of got a little glazed icing on it. But then they've taken the inside of the Oreo and they've melted it down to like a glaze and sprinkled it on the top. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But seriously, look at that. Oh, but they are very rich. I will tell you that you probably couldn't eat like 6 of these. They're rich, but they are really good. I'm trying to eat that one so I can have the pina colada next. And there are like coconut flakes on the top of it. and like real pineapple, kind of like preserve or jam, and then a cherry. So you can see it. I probably won't be able to get all of the elements in on this one, but we're gonna try. And you know me, I love coconut, so I can't wait. Let's see. But again, they are warm and they are super fresh. Yay! Thank you! I've been giving recommendations to everybody that have come in here. So, hey, see, they even know what I'm talking about. So they said yes, my recommendations were good. But now for the pina colada donut. Has lots of drizzliness on it. Oh my gosh. That one is more of a savory and then a sweet. And the coconut and the pineapple are cool. So you've got the warm donut part, and then you've got the cool like coconut and pineapple. Oh my gosh. Do you think they'll let me take these back on the ship? They probably won't let me take me back on the ship, but you gotta get the donuts. And I did have to pay for these because we used our island eats at these other places. I don't exactly know how much. I think it was like $12, $14, something like that for these, but I would pay that because even at like the specialty donut shops on land, you're gonna pay that probably more for this amount and this quality. They are so good. Advocate for a second spot because they need it. They need to know about these. So yummy. See you around the ship. All right, so my new like movie of my life is going to, I guess, make its way around because first says the title is going to be Too Sober, Too Hangry, or Too Hangry and Too Sober. Makes me grumpy. And so we come back from eating all the donuts and all that kind of stuff, and we're sitting waiting for Jared to get out of the water, and he's eating some of the leftover donuts, and some nice kind lady came up to us and asked, "Do you guys drink beer?" Well, of course.
We thought it was a trick question.
we did. We were like, yeah. So she had 3 beers. So we get free beer because Too Hangry, Too Sober, I guess, makes a really bad movie. So here we go. Cheers. Gotta love cruising. All right, here are some fun pictures that Bert took along our tour of Celebration Key. It was a lot of fun. The swings were so fun, but they were busy. The tram rides. We'll see you next time.